The Toyota Fortuner, also known as the Toyota SW4, is a mid-sized SUV. Originally assembled only in Thailand, but later also in Indonesia and other countries, the Fortuner is built on the Toyota Hilux pickup truck platform. It features 3 rows of seats and is available in rear-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. The Fortuner is part of Toyota's IMV project in Thailand, which also includes the Toyota Hilux and the Kijang Innova. Developed in large part by Toyota Euro 1 registered trademark S-Thai operations, the Fortuner has piggybacked the success of the Hilux and is now built in a number of countries including India, Argentina and Indonesia, although outside Thailand its success has been mixed. However, in the Sydney Morning Herald, Gillard, who worked for the Toyota Technical Centre, stated that the organisation has been working on the Fortuner since 2006. In fact, this sport utility vehicle is designed in Thailand by Thai and Japanese engineers. However, the facelift version of the IMVs vehicles including the Fortuner were designed in Australia by Toyota Australia, which is also responsible for developing the next generation of the Fortuner. A number of engine options are available depending on the country of sale, including a 2.7 L2 TRFE and 4.0 L1 grain FEV6 petrol with variable valve timing and 2.5 L2 KDFTV and 3.0 L1 KDFTV common rail variable geometry turbocharger diesel models. Trim levels are G&G Luxury for rear-wheel drive diesel and petrol, and V for 4A, for diesel and petrol. The common rail turbo intercooled diesel has functional scoop on its hood. In 2007, Toyota Thailand dropped the 4A, 4 petrol model and replaced it with a 2-wheel drive petrol version. This car was the best-selling in its category in Thailand. The Fortuner is not offered in Japan, Europe, North America, Australasia, or China. For the medium pickup-based SUV segment in those markets, Toyota offers the Hilux Surf, 4Runner and Land Cruiser Prado. However, in some Central American countries, Toyota offers the Fortuner alongside the 4Runner and Land Cruiser Prado. Markets: Argentina. In Argentina, it is sold as Toyota SW4. Colombia. The Fortuner was unveiled in Colombia in 2005 and launched in 2007 as a replacement for the locally assembled Prado that had been under production for 9 years without any changes. The Prado continued its production until 2009. A new model was added in 2010, the Fortuner Urbana, with a petrol 2.7L engine in 4A, 4 and 4A, 2 models. In late 2011, as a 2012 model, Toyota started to sell the new facelifted version with a new front grille, new rear lights and a revised interior quality on the same versions and prices as the older version. The Fortuner is available in the following versions: Fortuner Urbana 4X2, with a 2.7L engine. Fortuner Urbana 4X4 with a 2.7L engine. Fortuner Plus Diesel, with a 3.0L turbo engine. All of them come standard with a 5-speed manual transmission or an optional 4-speed automatic transmission. Ecuador. The Fortuner was unveiled in South America, Ecuador in 2005 and launched in 2007. Versions of the Fortuner have come from Venezuela and Thailand. There are various models released, originally only 4A, 4 and 4A, 2 options using a V6 4.0L petrol engine were sold. Since 2010 a 2.7L engine option has been released and the new facelift model has arrived. The Fortuner was sold from 2007 until late 2009. In 2010 the Ecuadorian government exempted all hybrid cars from import taxes, which reduced the number of Fortuner cars sold because Toyota's hybrid Highlander Limited had a similar price and more features. In late 2011 the Ecuadorian government decided to only give tax exemptions to hybrid cars with a maximum of 1.8-litre engines, leaving out both the Fortuner and hybrid Highlander. In consequence the Fortuner again lost market share but gained back position versus Highlander. Current versions sold in Ecuador: Fortuner 4X4 with a 2.7L i4 engine. 158 horsepower 248 Nm at 3800 rpms. Fortuner 4X4 with a 4.0L V6 engine. 234 horsepower, 376 Nm at 3800 RPMs. All of them come standard with a 5-speed manual transmission or an optional 4-speed automatic transmission. Egypt. The Fortuner was unveiled in Egypt in 2010 and launched in 2011. It is available in 2 trims with 2 petrol engines, the 4L V6 1-grain FE, and the 2.7L inline-4 2TFA. All have automatic transmission and 4x4. The car is assembled in Egypt at AAV. Venezuela. 2 trims are available for 2011-4A, 4 and 4A, 2, both with the 4.0L V6 engine. The assembly plant is located in Cumana, Venezuela. South Africa. The Fortuner was unveiled in South Africa in 2005 and launched in 2006, where it is the best-selling SUV since launch. Toyota released an updated model in 2009. In 2011, the Fortuner benefited from another facelift, together with its sibling the Hilux. A 2.5-litre diesel engine was added to the newly facelifted range. Again in 2013, the Fortuner received some minor interior upgrades, notably the introduction, for the first time, of black leather interior. The sound system was also upgraded together with the navigation system. Pakistan. Toyota started importing the Fortuner in Pakistan in 2009. Pakistan started local assembly of the 2.7L Fortuner in March 2013, as said by Pervez A, CEO, Toyota Indus Motor Company in interview to Bloomberg. The locally assembled Fortuner will be priced approximately 37% lower than the imported version, mainly due to the 150% tax Pakistan imposes on imported vehicles with engines with capacities of greater than 1800 cc's. India. Toyota launched the Fortuner in India in 2009. It is assembled at the Badadi, Karnataka plant of Toyota Kirloskar Motor Private Limited from imported CKD kits. Fortuner production increased to more than 950 vehicles per month from the initial 500 units per month. Initially there was only one variant sold in India of the Fortuner, which is the 3.0L common rail turbo diesel engine, with leather upholstery and Climatronic as standard. But at the 2012 Indian Auto Expo, Toyota launched 3.0L 4x2 manual and automatic transmission. Indonesia. The Fortuner was introduced in 2005 at the Jakarta International Motor Show. It is positioned below the Land Cruiser and the RAV4. Initially the Fortuner was sold in 2.7G and 2.7V trim levels. The rear-wheel drive 2.7G was offered in the base with fabric interior and the luxury with leather interior and premium sound system. The four-wheel drive Fortuner 2.7V is only available as the luxury model. The V-trim with the 3.0 diesel engine is not officially sold in Indonesia, due to the heavier tax regulations imposed on vehicles with 4A, 4 drivetrains and engines having volumes of 3.0L or more. It was specially imported for the Sumatra and Kalimantan markets. The 2.7G is fitted with a 4-speed automatic transmission and a 2-wheel drive with a 2.7L petrol engine. The rear-wheel drive 2.7G and 4A, 2.7V come only with automatic transmission. The 2.5G was later added to the market and adds 4-wheel drive powered by a 2.5L diesel engine giving 75 kW. It is mated to a 5-speed manual. Its high-body model has been criticized as unstable, and not aerodynamic when running at higher speeds. In mid-2009, a new variant was added to the lineup, which is the 2.5G with a 4-speed automatic transmission. The 2.5G can be ordered with TRD Sportivo body kits, which is also available as dealer-installed options for other models. In August 2012, the 2.5L common rail turbo diesel 2K DFTV engine was upgraded to include a variable nozzle turbocharger. It was launched to commemorate Pertamina's successful expedition from Jakarta, Indonesia to Venice, Italy using a group of Fortuners. Malaysia. The Fortuner is sold in Malaysia in 2 variants, a Euro 2.7V and 2.5G. The 2.7V carries a 4-cylinder, inline 16-valve, DOHC, VVTi petrol engine, with a maximum output of 118 kW at 5200 rpms and maximum torque of 241 Nm at 3800 rpms. 2.7V is available only in 4-speed automatic transmission with ECT. The 2.5G has a DOHC turbo diesel engine with a maximum output of 75 kW at 3600 rpms and maximum torque of 260 Nm at 1600. 2400 rpm. 2.5G was initially available with a 5-speed manual transmission only, but for the 2009 model year facelift it has been replaced by a 4-speed automatic. Only the 2.5L common rail diesel and the 2.7L petrol engines are available. Philippines. The Fortuner was introduced in 2005 to slot above the RAV4, and below the Prado, and Land Cruiser. It is sold in 3 variants, 2.7G petrol, 2.5G diesel, and 3.0V diesel. The 2.7G model is equipped with a 2.7L 2-tier FE engine with EVTI technology, which produces 118 kW at 5200 rpms and 241 Nm of torque at 3800 rpms. The 2.5G model, on the other hand, is equipped with a 2.5L 2K DFTV engine with common rail diesel technology, which produces 75 kW at 3600 rpms and 260 Nm of torque at 1600, 2400 rpm. The 3.0V, which is the top variant, is the only 4 model in the range. It is equipped with a 1K DFTV engine with D4D technology, which produces 121 kW at 3400 rpms and 343 Nm of torque at 1400, 3200 rpm. The 2.5L 4A2 diesel variant comes in both 5-speed manual and 4-speed automatic transmissions, while the rest comes in 4-speed automatic transmission only. A facelifted Fortuner was introduced in October 2011, together with a facelifted Innova and Hilux. In September 2012, the 2.5L 2K DFTV diesel engine was upgraded with variable nozzle turbocharger technology with intercooler. According to Toyota Motors Philippines, the new model will have improved fuel efficiency and produce additional engine power by 40% and increase torque by 30%. A new feature for the Fortuner 4X4V diesel, 4X2G diesel automatic variants was an audio system with navigation global positioning system. Toyota Fortuner was, for some time, the best-selling mid-sized SUV in the Philippines, being a more affordable option as opposed to its larger and more expensive SUV siblings, as well as its reliability and durability. However, sales were overtaken by its main competitor, the Mitsubishi Montero Sport, and has faced stiff competition from other offerings such as the Chevrolet Trailblazer as well as Hyundai Santa Fe and Ford Everest, which is due for an all-new model soon. Singapore. The Fortuner was introduced in 2005 in Singapore. Some problems include parking because of its height of 1.85 am not fitting in some car parks. The Toyota Hilux also had poor sales for the same reason but sold better than the Fortuner. Jamaica. Toyota Jamaica launched the Fortuner in Jamaica in 2007. Vietnam. In February 2009, Toyota Motor Vietnam started to produce Fortuner, SUV of IMV series. And the Fortuner has soon occupied the first position in medium-high SUV segment in Vietnam with the accumulated sales of nearly 25,000 units with a steady SUV market share at 64% with 6,129 units sold in 2012. Saudi Arabia and UAE. In Saudi Arabia and the UAE, the Fortuner was launched in 2005. It is popular among families owing to its affordable price and off-road ability. Kazakhstan. In June 2014, Toyota announced that complete knockdown production of the Fortuner at a production facility of Zyarko of Toprom LLP. Plans call for a production of approximately 3,000 units annually and the hiring of an additional 100 employees in SAP. Facelifts. 2008. A minor redesign of the Fortuner was launched in August 2008. It features new projector headlamps and grille, new rear lights, Bluetooth connectivity, new light sound interior, Electronic adjustable driver seat in 4A, 4V trim, rear cool air conditioning from ceiling for second and third row. Electronic brake force distribution, with brake assist replacing LSPV in some models only. It is also all-wheel drive for the first time. Its newly redesigned front grille and front lamps are in the style of the Toyota Land Cruiser 200 series. There are basically 4 models. 2.5G 4A, 2, 2.7G Luxury 4A, 2, 2.7V 4A, 4, and 3.0G 4A, 4. 2011. A more heavily facelifted Fortuner was released in late 2011. It is slightly longer and lower than the outgoing model. The front fascia was completely revised with a new fender, hood, grille, headlamps, bumper and fog light housing. The tail lamps along with the rear bumper, rear garnish plate were also revised. Changes in the sides includes a new sharper tire flares, LED integrated side view mirrors, and the tires was also redesigned similar to the 2012 Hiluxes. Minor changes were also made to the interior, including the center console, steering wheel and audio-video system were also upgraded. The Fortuner also receives a new VNT intercooled turbo engine. See also, Toyota Hilux, Toyota Innova, Toyota 4Runner, references. External links, official websites for Egypt, a Euro Malaysia, a Euro Philippines, a Euro Thailand.